Hi everyone, so Carlsen became Fide World Cup champion yesterday by beating Pragg and I will show you his very interesting game. So let's jump quickly into the game. So Pragg, he was white, he started with e4, e5 by Carlsen, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4. We have Italian opening. Here Carlsen goes with knight to f6, also playable is bishop to c5. Here white can play knight to g5 is the second best move or most popular move, but Pragg goes for d3. Now bishop c5 was played. Here we can do castling or c3, but Pragg chooses very interesting move, a4. Now d6, we open up a bishop, castle, and also Carlsen grabs some space here on the queen side by playing a5. Bishop e3, very interesting move. The point is that after black takes, f e3, now queen can go here and also f file is open. So now castle, knight b to this, knight b to d2, knight e7. The idea is to go here and play c6 and d5. So very interesting move. And here Pragg goes for knight to h4. The point is that queen wants to go to g3 and attack here on g7. Also a little bit preventing a knight to g6, although knight g6 is still playable here. We can play like this, hg6 and knight f3, knight here to h7, and we cannot play this move. But Carlsen played c6, now queen e1. As mentioned, the idea is to go here, d5, bishop to b3, queen d6, and now queen goes to g3. Now very good move, knight here on h5. We can go here, but even better is to go queen to g5. Now g6 was played, and here Pragg rushed a little bit with knight to f5. Better would be just to play maybe something like this, d4, e4, f6, queen h6 and bishop e6. But even better than this is to play this knight h back to f3. And after f6, queen h4, knight g7, rook a to e1, and yes, and so on. So that was very interesting, but Pragg played knight to f5. Now bishop takes, e takes, and king to g7 was played. Here king to h1, a little inaccuracy. Better would be just to play rook f2 and trying to double the rooks, because after king h1 this actually loses time. Very strong move by Carlsen. Queen to f6, he wants to exchange queens. So queen takes, knight takes, fg6, hg6, and here e4 was played. So Carlsen took on e4, de4. Also possible was to take with the knight. Knight takes de, rook a to d8. Carlsen took with the pawn. So now rook a to d8 was played. Rook f2. We have to guard this knight on d2. Rook d4. Rook a to f1. So we double the rooks. Knight goes to g8. And here, yes, actually, if Carlsen would take the pawn here, this would be actually a draw, because the rook takes, rook f7, rook f7, rook f7, king h6, king g1, knight goes to f5, we take a pawn, and rook to e2, and yes, knight is coming here, and actually this would be a draw. So, but Carlsen probably was playing for a win. Now c3, rook goes back, rook to e2, rook e7, bishop to c2, knight e7, lots of maneuvering moves, knight to c4, rook a8, and here, yes, Pragg goes all in with g4. Very brave move, but this weakens this square on f4. And f6 was played. Even better was to play knight g to f6, and after h3, yeah, knight here to c5, and the point is that knight can now enter on f4. But after f6, rook g2, knight h6, g5, very good move. Actually, right now white is better, fg5, rook takes, knight f7. And here Pragg misses very important move. He played rook to g2. But very beautiful move is rook to g3, because rook is on third rank and it has more space and it's more flexible. So let's say rook e6, knight goes here, rook f6, and we are pressuring already here. But after rook to g2, rook e6 is very strong, preventing some potential knight jumps here. Rook d2, rook here. Now we take a rook, knight takes. b4 was played by Pragg, a4, c4. King goes to f8, king g2. Here strong move is knight to b6, rook here, and knight d7 check, takes, takes, rook e7 and rook d2, and this would be probably a draw. So again, missed opportunity by Pragg, but he was very low on time. King e7, a5, rook h8 was played, and here actually Pragg did slight inaccuracy with rook to e2. Here very interesting move is bishop to d3, knight h5, bishop f1, knight f4, and king f3. So that kind of setup, but very hard to find. Rook e2 was played, knight h5, king goes back, knight f4. So yeah, these knights are already very strong here. Rook d2, and now rook enters the game, and it's very soon it will be over. So here again Pragg was low on time and he played a6, which is a blunder. The only winning move in this sorry, not winning, but only drawing move in this position is bishop d1. And after rook to c3, the point is that we play rook to c2, and yeah, black don't want to exchange the rooks. And after rook b3, rook b2, and again this rook shouldn't be exchanged. But after a6, the best move is of course to take, and the point of idea of Pragg was to weaken this pawn. But now a rook c3 was played, even knight g5 is even stronger, going for this kind of fork ideas. But after rook to c3, knight a5 was played. Now another knight jumps the party, rook to c2. Now again great move by Carlsen, knight g to h3 check, king f1, and the rook to a3 is the point. So it's all over. What's the idea? Let's do a random move like Pragg did, knight c6, king f6, and let's do another random move. But now rook a1 is the idea, not even picking up the bishop, and white cannot go here, 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 or here. So rook c1 the only move, and this would be a checkmate. So after king to f6, Pragg resigned. So and Carlsen was eventually he became world champion, World Fide Cup champion. So yeah, congrats to Carlsen. Now he has all the trophies in chess, but we all hope that he will continue his journey. He's an amazing player. He achieved everything in chess, and yes, great inspiration for all of us. Guys, thank you for watching. As always, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.